The VC Carb 01 is finally here and it looks stunning. The car has a sleek and classic livery that reminds me of the old Toro Rosso style, with the purple and silver balls. This car is a beauty and it stands out on the grid. But there is more to this car than meets the eye. The team has made some major changes to the car that could give us some clues about the new Red Bull car, and also show where they got their inspiration from. So let's go over it and everything you need to know about the VC Carb 01. If you're new here, please make sure you're subscribed and hit the like button. It would mean a lot to me. You guys are awesome. So let's get into the VC Carb 01. Let's start from the front wing and work our way to the back of the car. There are so many things to notice just from this frontal picture, but let's focus on the front wing itself first. The team has changed the shape of the nose, making it very Aston Martin-like. They didn't have the same shape before. And as you can see at the very bottom of the nose cone, they have split the airflow, directing it to both sides of the front wing. Before, they had the whole nose connecting all the way to the bottom of the front wing. They have also changed the outwash part, making it very Mercedes-like on this front wing. The end wing plates and the shape of the front wing are different from what they had last year. The upper flap has a different shape too, and it matches the beautiful color scheme. I really love the look of this car. I think it looks very impressive and outstanding. Another big feature of this car is that they have a pull rod front suspension. As we expected, they have adopted what the RB19 had, and now they have both a rear and a front suspension from the Red Bull team. Before, they were more ambitious and wanted to do their own thing for the car, the Fenza style. But now that they are pretty much in Milton Keynes, with the wind tunnel and working with Red Bull, they have decided to go with what the RB19 had. And I think this is going to be a big boost for this team, because adding the pull rod suspension, which is designed by Adrian Newey, will allow for the base of the car to drop even more and maybe get them into that window that they were missing in the 2023 season. That was a big issue for them. They said the base of the car couldn't be low enough, so they had a constant problem with the setup going into the race and struggling from that end. So now, adding the pull rod suspension, which is designed by the king of aero himself, it's going to be something else. It's definitely something to watch out for. Also, from this frontal view, you can see that the side pod shape has changed, but not to the extreme level of the Red Bull. It's very similar to what we saw in Baku, on the side pod inlet shape, but still pretty aggressive. So let's go to the side of the car now and look at it from this angle. You can see the difference in the side pod. They also showed us the floor, and you can still see that little bump that comes out of the car from the chassis shape and where the side impact structure is. It's still not very Red Bull-like. The undercut in this car is not as severe as I thought it would be. I don't know if this is because it's surrender and they haven't actually changed that part, or they were happy with that, because the actual side pod shape and the undercut are not very different, except for the inlet. But there are some other details that we can go over.